Welcome back to the Kairo Styling Studio. We are taking you through another visual concept. Whether you have a big budget or limited resources, anybody can do fashion styling. In this video, I am going to teach you how to style your brand with this concept, and we're going to walk it through it. Visual campaigns are an extremely powerful marketing tool, and if this one isn't your cup of tea by the end of the video, there's plenty of more visual campaigns to choose from. So let's walk through it and let me show you how to do this. So this is one called ATELIER. It is more of a studio artist vibe. It has a lot of undertones of craftsmanship, and it is so pretty. And through this visual story, we take you into the life of the artist and bring you into their personal space where we have a studio setting. She may be a painter, a potter, fill in the blank. I love this one because it's not very seasonal. The palette here is really pretty. It's a blend of warm neutrals, soft pastels. You could also go the earth tone route, which would be so pretty for fall. These color combinations that we've selected for you, they really evoke a sense of comfort and creativity, and it makes the space and the images feel inviting and creative. The palette enhances more of an artisanal touch, and it gives everything more of a handcrafted feel. Let's take a look at the shot list in this one. The first one we have is your easel shot. Getting an easel shot could be extremely cute. I think getting an old wooden one would be really ideal. You could get one from Marketplace and paint it, but getting your model to sit in front of it as she's working on a piece of art, I think could be really beautiful and a more effortless way to showcase clothing or whatever your product may be. I added one in here called Paint Job. This one, you would gather paints in the colors of your brand or your palette, and you're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. Your model is literally painting. A tip for this one would be to maybe do this at the end of your shoot, once all your other shots are done. From experience, I know to do the messier shots at the very end are always better. By that time, your model's all loosened up anyway, and you don't have to worry about creating a mess or damaging the clothing before you've even completed your shoot. We've got one in here called Let the Light In, where we're very strategic on where the shadows are coming from, placing your light. You could do this with a projector if you don't have natural light, but natural light does work best for these. Think casting the window pane on your model as in the images provided. We're trying to get more of a naturally lit environment, and I think this would be a great way to highlight certain features or having your model lay on the ground. It creates a little bit of romance and a little bit of drama. And then we have a stool portrait, which you can have your model facing front or side, or you can view the back of the garment, the back of the model, depending what we are selling here, depending what your campaign is around, what your brand makes. So the whole idea here is taking the viewer into the workspace of the model. We're telling a story within this personal, like intimate studio space. And although your model is kind of in work mode, where she's not paying attention to the camera, I really love the idea of having your model be more in her natural environment, more in work mode, and in the flow process where she's not focused on the camera. We as the viewer are just kind of a fly on the wall watching this woman in her studio. What this does is it allows for a little bit more natural storytelling, and it feels more intimate, but it also feels more organic. Beauty direction for this one is really, really pretty and romantic in my opinion. I love all the loose curls, like we just threw up our hair, and we had the loose tendrils in the face. I love the natural makeup, no artificial lashes. We're going for natural beauty here. Rosy cheeks work really well. Maybe even a smoky eye. I think a headband to keep the hair out of the face as your artist work could be super cute. A little bit more of a messy artist look for this one. The wardrobe for this one is right up my alley. This is what my boutique used to sell, so I loved gathering the images for this one. All neutrals, really organic fabrics. You could also do a lot of overall looks or jumpsuits. You could incorporate some really pretty bohemian caftans in this one as well. Sets work great for this one. Button-ups, a linen set would work great. Little tie front tops would work great. So you have a lot of room to play here. Just keep it really, really neutral and flowy with organic fabrics. The last mood board in every concept kit that we create at the Kairo Styling Studio has this B-roll mood board. So more images for if you're shooting in a studio, or kind of angles to get shot ideas. There is a few here with canvases up against a wall. I also incorporated ones with a little bit more color where the blue is more saturated and your model's kind of messy and gritty. Just for those edgier brands, I wanted to give you guys a couple ideas. I love the idea, if you're an edgy brand, to do the paint hands on the jeans and ripped up denim. I think could be so cute. Really make this one your own. Think about your brand and how your brand would tell this story. That is where the magic happens, truly. You make this your own and your brand is gonna tell this really authentic, different story that your customer hasn't seen yet. We also see this really dramatic red dress in this atmosphere, which I think is so stunning. I would love to shoot this one so much. I think this would be so beautiful to try out. I've also incorporated one with a more of an aerial shot if you have access to that type of height. Everyone's brand is different, and the life of your brand, like the life force behind the idea of your brand, is gonna be different. So whether you're doing the dramatic red dress moment, or you're kind of gritty and you've got your girl with cut up denim and paint all over her, there's some ideas on this last board for you. So I hope that helped you guys. I hope you're inspired to use this one. If not, we have plenty of more to come and a few below. As always, you can download the full 12-page kits with all of my final thoughts and tips on them on the Kairo Styling Studio, completely for free. If you enjoy these videos, you can help us out by subscribing or just coming back and watching the videos. So here is to elevating our brands this year. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.